to a question. And I want you guys all to think about this. You don't have to write it down, but I want you to ask yourself this every single morning when you wake up, when you're here at this convention. What do I believe about me? Because many of us believe things about ourselves that we would never tell anybody. We get up in the morning, we say, well, just another day, probably not gonna hit my goals. And so we have to, well, let me just use my notes and I can stay on track. So a wise man said, when you change your thinking, it'll change your life. And that was my good friend Charles W. Herbster. And he said that to me about 5 years ago. And looking back, I would say I had a lot of negative thoughts at that time. There's also a verse in Proverbs that goes like this: as a man thinketh, so he is. And if that's the truth, and you get up every single morning and you look in the mirror and you say all kinds of doubtful things about how you haven't been to the gym in 6 days, and you're probably not going to sell that roof job I'm probably not going to make any money today, and I'm broke, and you keep speaking like that, and you think it doesn't have any effect on your life. See, negative people, they don't actually believe in that verse. As a man thinketh, so he is. They don't believe in it. But positive people embrace it, and they go, man, I'm going to speak life over myself. I'm going to believe I can do this.